Hey, if you're serious about losing weight this summer, this is the video for you. These are the exact 5 things that I did right when I was first losing 100 pounds. And every single one of them is something that you can start doing today. So let's get right into it. Let me say this up front. You will not out-train a bad diet. I tried, I lifted, I ran, I even tried those fad cheat meal diets. Absolutely nothing worked until I got real about one thing, and that thing was calories. So what did I do? I downloaded an app called MyFitnessPal, and I started getting serious about meticulously tracking everything that I ate. And it was like pulling back a curtain on how much food I was actually eating throughout the day. And spoiler, it was way more than I anticipated. So here's what worked for me. I set a calorie goal. I stayed under that calorie goal every day, not just the days I felt like it, and I learned what foods actually kept me full throughout the day. It wasn't about being perfect, it was just about being incredibly consistent. If you're not tracking your calories yet, please start today. It is the first big move in taking control of your diet. The second thing that I did that worked was I found a diet plan and I actually stuck to it. I didn't jump on a fad diet. No keto this week, no intermittent fasting the next week. I just simply picked a plan that fit my lifestyle, which is something that you're gonna have to discover for yourself, and then I stuck to it religiously. One huge change that I made along with this diet plan that I stuck to is that I stopped drinking my calories. This alone made a huge difference. I promise you, I challenge you, in fact, to look at the amount of calories you are drinking throughout your day. If you are getting coffees, if you are drinking milk for some reason by itself, which I like, but that's just so many extra calories that you don't need. But if you're getting coffee especially, how much sugar are you putting into it? How much creamer are you putting into it? This is literally hundreds of calories that you are drinking away instead of eating whole foods with. And that's just gonna take up so much space in your diet of actual whole foods that you could be consuming that are gonna keep you so much more full throughout the day, making the dieting process so much easier. So once again, I challenge you just to look at how many calories you are drinking, and especially if you're drinking soda, you need to cut that out yesterday if you're trying to lose weight. The diet plan doesn't need to be complicated. It just needs to be something that you can stick to and that you enjoy, and that's something that you can do for years and years. This needs to be a whole lifestyle change. And please cut the liquid calories. I promise you, you will be thanking me. To cut myself off, if y'all are enjoying this video, please leave a like. That would make my day. The third thing that I did correctly was I meal prepped every single day. This made it to where I could not fail. Here's the hard truth. Most of y'all, if you leave your diet up to chance, you're going to fail. And I knew that I could not afford that at all. So every single day I committed to meal prepping all of my food the night prior. Now, what did this mean for me? This meant that every single day, the night beforehand, I knew exactly what I was going to eat in the exact amount of quantity and the exact amount of calories. This meant that I had no last-minute fast food stops and no surprise snacks that come out of nowhere. I knew exactly to the calorie what I was eating the next day. I gave myself no option to mess up. Heck yeah, it was really hard at first, but it quickly became a staple in my routine for the evening. Cook once, eat better all day. That's exactly how I stayed ahead of cravings and made super smart choices while I was first losing all of my weight. So if you really want to stick to your plan, make your life incredibly simple, and make all of the decisions for what you're going to be eating the next day the night prior. Prep your meals, take control of your results. The fourth thing that I did correctly was that I lifted weights and I did cardio. Some people swear by cardio and other people swear by weights. But I'm gonna tell you something that is no big secret. You should be doing both. Cardio helped me improve my endurance and burn more calories, and lifting helped me build muscle, keep my metabolism moving, and help prevent injury. Doing these things together helped my body go from just losing weight to actually being fit. Now, initially when I did first start losing my weight, I was in the gym for quite a long time. But through trial and error, ultimately I found the most effective lifts and most effective forms of cardio for me to do that enabled me to speed up my gym going process as well as burn the most amount of calories. I would stick to doing the main compound lifts, and for cardio, I would always use the elliptical. I would do about a 10 to 15 minute warm up before I would lift. I would then go lift, and then afterwards, I would do 20 to 40 minutes of cardio on the elliptical. Now, some days I would just do steady state, and other days I would do interval training on the elliptical. I super enjoy the elliptical. It is low impact on your joints, and it is something that anybody can do at any level of fitness, so I highly, highly, highly recommend you doing it. I promise you, you will not regret it. One important thing to note is to not get caught up in finding the perfect fitness or workout routine. Just move your body, start lifting something, start walking, start doing anything. It is better than sitting on your couch, and the progress will follow. Now, the fifth and final thing that I did right, in my opinion, and this is something that not everybody's gonna love, is that I weighed myself every day and I made a game out of it. Like I said, this kind of freaks some people out, but I promise you it was a game changer. I would weigh myself every single morning, not to obsess or punish myself, but to look at the trends in my body weight. On my wall behind the scale, I would have a simple piece of paper, I would have the date, and then by it, I would put what I weighed that morning. This allowed me to track my progress throughout the weeks and months as I was losing this weight. Was my weight up sometimes? Of course. Things like water, salt, stress, all of that's gonna add up and sometimes increase your weight. And sometimes, hey, you might even have a big cheat meal the night before, or you go off track a little bit, but that's fine. I'm not saying to use this weighing yourself every day thing as a way to punish yourself, but a way to track and keep yourself accountable. Eventually, I learned to stop fearing the scale and would use it purely as data, and that's what I recommend for y'all. It actually became kind of fun. It was like a game. Every time that I would lose weight, it was like I was leveling up or progressing through it. It was very motivational and it kept me on track the entire time. If the scale is something that stresses you out, try this. Treat it like a scoreboard, not a judgment. You are just using it as a tool to track your progress, and progress is power. So those are the 5 things that I did right while I was losing 100 pounds. 1, I tracked my calories and I stayed consistent. 2, I found a diet plan that worked and I ditched drinking all of my calories. 3, I meal prepped every day to stay in control of my diet. 4, I strength trained and I did cardio. And 5, I tracked my weight daily and made a game out of it. Now, none of these things are easy, but they are simple and they will actually work. If you are serious about losing weight, start with just one of these steps today. Stack wins, build momentum, and don't stop. You've got this. Hey, if you found any value from this video, please leave a like and subscribe. That would just make my day. I really hope that all of you will find success on your weight loss journey. I believe in you. If I can do it, so can you. And with that being said, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.